Twitch, YouTube, I honestly, I can't believe I'm about to say this. The Fall Off by J. Cole, I'm honored to cover this and do this video because this has been so long in the making for like the last 10 years. He took the photos to the cover art. The back cover is old studio, double-sided. What are we about to get into? This is how much? An hour 41 of music. We are actually going to have an over 2-hour ColeFrosty video. The 29 and 39, I believe his message was something about his trip to New York when he was it that age? Supposedly his last album, or intended to be his last album. Not supposedly, just straight up probably is. You know what I'm saying? He's tuned up enough on the feature runs. This is J. Cole, I think, going for album of the year and maybe his best work. Like, my expectations are that high. Like, I don't care how late we're up tonight. Let's do this thing. 29 intro. The fall off's here, bro. Hip hop. Oh my god. What the hell, dude? It is real. I just pressed play on the fall off. What? 2026 is real. We're here. Let's have a night, boys. Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen sees the silver sun, best walk her way and watch it shine. Watch her. I don't know if these are the boys he grew up with, or what exact John Denver ass song I'm listening to right now, but Carolina.
2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild.
If I wasn't rapping, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the begging,
the president.
Dwindling your relevance. We know your shit is dropping. We ain't copying.
I didn't expect the intro either.
Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers no more colorness. They unoriginal, and plus I know they don't be budgeting. Coming, boy, I'm sunning them. They know I'm really one of them. 2-6, lot of screws loose with my brother and them. He got a speech impediment from choppers, he be cuddling. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming at my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming Jermaine! Outcast, I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond where they crash out. Slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without an ass out. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a fear nigga like your car, it's
2-6, bro. I'm really starting to get into the beat of this one. I'm gonna, definitely have that replay value, I feel like, for this track. Didn't expect the intro, the Carolina, the gunshots pop off, you know what I'm saying? We're really about to get into a crazy album with this, man. Almost reminds me of like Amari vibes or whatever, the way we're just with the tone we're on right now, setting it off here.
See your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window
Jermaine!
down,
That part was funny.
If you spot a
That's gotta be a meme.
like your car, it's a real good chance he's a
2-6 niggas wild, bitch.
Cuddling the choppa. What did you say earlier?
2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild, bitch. 2-6 niggas wild.
bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the Mandarin, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit lame. Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame. Niggas is gas, going viral off hating. Shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even.
I mean, that is so true, and he was already spitting so many facts and already had a good enough warm-up with that Blizzard EP we did, but back in the day, it was crack, you know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit, the nose nachos, whatever you want to call it. Still might be, I don't know, with the frats at Ole Miss, but now it's clout, fame, Instagram, TikTok, social media, whatever, you know what I mean. BBLs.
Getting no bags, y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm blowing that out the water. If the times get hard, I just go hard.
Blown out the water, he says.
I say I just go harder, nigga. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a real nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a dog. The sky was covered by clouds like the color of the smoke. I couldn't see the sun, but I clung to a glimmer of hope. 1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums, adjacent to the hood, just like the point is to the thumbs. Some days I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs to place upon my tongue, knowing the hunger would not numb. Be careful of the devil and the melodies you hum, smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young. I was lost back then, I was blind, deaf, and dumb, but I knew I'd find me a way. Fell off and fell on my face, but I knew I'd find a way.
I gotta say this about the lyrical goats, your Eminems, your J. Coles. I've actually, over their older catalog, maybe their younger selves, their good songs or bad songs, sometimes they weren't always the greatest on the hooks or their more melodic side. And I was listening to 2014 today, and, you know, one of the bars on No Role Models about, you know, getting the plaques before you needed the melodies and whatnot, I remember. But if we're getting that type of stuff on the outro, and I don't really have a problem with it, and it sounds crispy like that, like, I still feel like he's warming us up. Safety's a 5-minute track, so let's go. Let's go. Whose kid is that? Facts, Ben. I don't think I want to have it any other way, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Yo, Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing, no, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wired me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in a chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him come through to the crib over in Haymount Hills. We sat in my living room where then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the field had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days. As we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you on my prayers. God bless you and your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is red, dog. Say Westside, Cliffside, throw your hands up.
Yeah.
I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home.
See, this is where I like where we're saving the better tracks like this and vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because this is way better than a Fever, you know what I'm saying? But still not something that I feel like every mainstream fan is gonna love or is always gonna go to on a track 3, but I feel like that's why we have so many tracks and probably surprises and verses and shit to get into in this, which is gonna be great. Oh, here's Vamp. I'm so into this beat. It's fucking hip hop.
Hey, boy, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind. But still, I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing my
Fentanyl
niggas,
leaving them
drugs
cross-eyed.
crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These processions are for the negligent. So I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog.
Just making sure we all know that's his kid. I got a daughter now, and he's been probably one of the most private celebrities. Everyone says he's like so humble and, you know, out of the way. Like, we don't even know like his girl and all this shit. Like, this is just touching the soul. Like, I want to learn about artists and lyrics. I don't want to just be drowned out in bass by these new underground artists and stuff. Like, I want to fucking hear this. Let's go.
Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down.
Cute.
It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud. You made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when a nigga from the bottom get rich. Although I'm sure it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple seem jealous of your
stardom. Like the piano that came in? Like, come on, what are we doing?
Was about to punish some vicious, but then I thought about you.
Classic.
And what you would say. Might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the field, dog.
When you coming back to the field?
I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Yo, hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for airs in my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They say he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. It seemed just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet. But that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity
talking about
types.
someone specific?
Types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a nah, times changed. I know that's wrong. Now that we grown, I wish I could apologize, cause we
almost said it. I wish I could apologize. Who'd they turn their back on where it's kind of like a different time now and everything? We got treated differently for the painting nails and everything. That's so crazy. And then that guy moved to the A. Who is he talking about on this verse?
Yeah, we turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a nah, times changed. I know that's wrong. Now that we
Glaive said it.
I wish I could apologize, cause we did him wrong. Man, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too last summer. A lot of brothers had got murdered out the blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news and fusing what I'm thinking about. Here go the obituary. And just in case there's a program attached that gives you the time and place, it's that funeral home off the Merc. The one that
oh yeah, my bad.
where I copped that for the skate. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe.
Damn. That's what I came to the fall off for right here, though. God damn. Okay, I didn't know what he was getting into the car for, if we had a little transition there, but explaining the whole, you know, daughter thing for us on that one. I also feel that one was for the Ville, you know what I mean? That's one of the many lyrical just tracks he's gonna get off on his chest, I'd imagine. All those best verses and raps he's been saving. All the Might Delete Laters and off seasons and D-Days and the Dreamville tapes and stuff was cool, doing collabs with Drake, and I got to see him on tour and whatnot, and that was phenomenal. But now I feel like he's saving all his best raps and everything that we're going to continue to get into after that last one. I'm fixing my tags on the stream too. I had them messed up, but I feel like he was paying homage a little bit to his hometown dogs on that one. You know, paying tribute to a few people. I didn't really know who he was talking about a little bit on those verses. Might have to go back and relearn and whatnot, but gave his condolences for the people that he lost. Run a Train, track 4.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates.
Bro, I thought that was Future.
Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't escape crime. Even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Vietnam, you my heart, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on.
This is the flow I want from Jermaine.
Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone.
Damn.
Wild times looking up at cloud 9, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck
Who is it?
let's run a train.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. Was serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back.
Choosing my homies wisely. I've seen too many die from friends beef, man. God damn. Like, I love the pain raps too, like we get in the hook. Whoever is out there doing that, I'm fucking with it. And then you get Cole doing the verses. Like, I want to see a few of those. Liking the formula on this one. Just the whole pace of it, the flow of it. Yeah, that's what I want to hear right there.
If I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a
He's
Bentley
just
and
looking
be
at his
the owner
career,
like
reminiscing.
providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die
Hey,
from friends
Callie
beef.
Stockton,
Big
welcome to
dreams
the
to
flock.
change
Thank
the
you.
world back when I ride a 10 speed. Used
Hell
for
yeah,
the
I'm
moves and
excited
thinking through
too.
Music, I couldn't grieve when too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone.
Man, I just picture myself already riding around in this one.
Cloud 9, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck the world, let's run a train. 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 Fuck the world, let's run a train.
Bro, how is that not Future? fuck the world too a little bit at the end, you know, with all the chaos going on, you know, all the shit going on in America too. Poor thing. Track 5. No misses yet. Bro, I can't tell, but we don't really have like credits and lyrics. It's brand new, you know?
Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole when niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I'll strive to hit with the flow. Hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show, but fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low, but you know that ain't stopping little nigga from sliding like the tides on the whip in the snow. Vicious for show, tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing. Face tense from rent owing. Fists clench when niggas diss, but since knowing lives expire when niggas' pride gets high in the vocal range inside the rise vocal chain. My road to fame is right with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Post-traumatic stress on an immature brain leaves another corpse. Young pup playing war games. Now he's handcuffed. Old lady saying poor thing, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Woo. I'm really already liking the chorus and everything he's setting up. God damn, this is what we're here for. This is what we want to hear him rap like.
To get some shit off on my sternum. This nigga back home been talking slick and I done heard him. You get your name gone, niggas like that gon' throw they dirt on. You make you some cons, niggas gon' act like you ain't earn them. He talk like he lied, but I remember him from high school. Man, deep down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride.
It says Future was on that last one. James Taylor was singing on the intro.
That's when they close the curtain.
I'm feeling a switch up maybe. Close the curtain.
Pull out my pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. When all you lose, let the fight another day. If I take a L, I won't feel no way. Plenty nights a nigga didn't eat, punk bitch. Rent old, damn it was on the street, punk bitch. Want no Western Unions from you when I needed, punk bitch. All of a sudden I'm buzzing, oh now it's beef, punk bitch. Gonna pop off, give fuck about your mystique, punk bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk bitch. You more like me than them niggas, you still a geek, punk bitch. You can't hide it with tattoos on your physique, punk bitch. And that lingo you added, that how you speak, punk bitch. And you grew up with both your parents to teach, punk bitch. So how the fuck all of a sudden you turning G, punk bitch? You a slave to the peer pressure, you weak, punk bitch. You ain't claiming no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunks, bitch. Move to Forest Hill Drive and it was peace for a bit. Till domestic turned violent, then a key just switched in the back of my...
He's going in, bro. Like, how are you really legit, you know, I wouldn't really say gangster, but you know, if you're really gonna be like that, you're the one who grew up with 2 parents. Your trees were looking way nicer than mine in my yard when I was growing up.
Bitch, you ain't claiming no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunks, bitch. Move to Forest Hill Drive.
Now that's off-season tone on this one, I think.
Domestic turned violent, then a key just switched. In the back of my mind, I gotta be something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, something, bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, something, bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch? Well, look, I'm back in the Ville so we can see, punk, bitch. Gonna shoot me the fair one when we meet, punk, bitch. And don't be bringing no hammers, I don't cheat, punk, bitch. I don't cheat, punk, bitch. Try to lean on that shit, nigga, I want my fucking head up, bitch. Punk real. Punk bitch, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Pull out my pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed.
Melodic Cole ain't bad on a couple tracks so far.
And if I take a L, I won't feel no way.
He won't feel no way about his L's. You almost don't know when he's making most of these tracks, so you know, but not feeling a way about his L's and whatnot, but you're almost kind of thinking about the beef on a few tracks a little bit still. North Carolina going up right now for this shit, yeah. Is James Taylor from North Carolina too, maybe? I don't know. Oh, hell no, man. I like hearing Cole over, you know, I heard a little soul in the beat. some nice horns on a couple tracks. Like just, I mean, he's heavily involved on a lot of production now. T Minus was the executive producer.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Oh, he's in the car.
Hey, what's up? Yo, what's good? Hey. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you been? Nah, fuck.
Ain't no one on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Damn. Vampa armchair quarterback. I'm dying. Legacy. I mean, the titles were looking mighty interesting when reading through the track list. For a reason.
I know you got a lot of demons clogging up your past. I can do some cleaning up for you, but I know we won't last past the winter time. Cause summer's coming and a nigga trying to hit a dime or two. But come next fall, I'm finding you and we can do it all again. My niggas call it legacy. A fear that the best days I've had are not ahead of me. And cause of that, I'm searching for the one that got away from me. So busy looking back that I can't see what God has made for me. And I be texting you.
Hold up.
I'm trying to find the one who got away from me. Yeah, I'm still texting you. Hey,
Texting you. What? Bro brought out the guitar.
I'm trying to find the one who got away. Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for dinner. Pardon these selfish flows. I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read reviews. Cause some of the evil that I seen you do is unbelievable. Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary, never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. We could be as tight as that dress you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again.
Man, the fear of missing out on the trip again, the tight dress. Oh my god, I just, when you're a good rapper, you're actually keeping this shit, on topic all the way through. But god, we were just hearing classic qualities. That drop was nice, but even the singing all the way through, I mean, come on.
Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin
causing all that racket at my mama's house.
The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary, never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. We could be
hard
as
in this
tight
modern
as that dress
era.
you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again. Riding to that A-Town, tour bus, no Greyhound. My lust is profound, your trust just breaks down. Your heart don't glue back, quiet right. My heart is too black, like white flight to push them people to the suburbs. Now they want their city back, so they raise the rent and the property tax. Why I feel like in a few years I'll relate to that, knowing I let you go and regretting that fact. Cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back from giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back.
Appreciate the follow, Bruno. Welcome to the flock.
Cause that's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at. And that's why I be texting you. I'm trying to
Is
find
that a flute, bro?
who got away from me. Texting you. Hey, I'm trying to find who got away.
Yeah, I agree, Ben. Last week, my bad. I was working on videos, so I was like out of time to fix it. Oh, we have a mini flow switch. What was that? Auto tune now? I don't know.
Tell you all the reasons why, Youngest turning old, Summer's turning into snow, Memories and lullabies, Floating in a lonely sky, When the weather's getting cold, You're the one I wanna hold,
Yeah.
Even
Chill, chill.
There's been so much time, and there's that much more to lose. Even back then, we knew what's wrong with you. There's been so much time, and there's that much more to lose.
I like how he works with the sample too, all the way to the end. Just so polished, every track has been all the way through. That's how I wanted the fall off. I like that type of track too. I didn't expect that approach on the title, you know, legacy and everything, but you know, some young love almost type of feel on that track. Maybe it was just because of the singing from J. Cole, but I gotta say, a little bit improved in that department as well. Boont's Road Blues, if I'm saying that correctly. Hey, just own up to it, Vamp. We got a long way to go, Ben. We'll see. We'll see. I don't even know what his past scores are.
Pussy, you shoot at the ops and run from the cops, and I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us in cells. I ain't no preacher for real. I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving a trail. You play all my albums and find you a letter reveal. This is suicide note. Come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill myself. Fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role. Wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole under the driver's seat. Nigga, don't try to reach. I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's a lobotomy 2 months ago.
Rampage rapping.
Nigga done spotted me, said, what's up, Cole? Nigga, I love you, Bo. He said he proud of me, that touched my soul. Wasn't too long ago that I was over here.
Wow.
Had my very first little girlfriend.
We're getting that perspective rapping too, finally.
Boy, you better be fucking on something. My mama ain't never even give me no rubbers. Papa was gone. How to put Trojan on was something I had to discover all on my own. Y'all know the song. I probably been singing this shit for too long. Pardon me if I've been sounding like
you already know the song. I mean, like I said, I was already listening to 2014 today. You know, I feel like Wet Dreams, when I was listening to that, I feel like that's a track I'll hear people play that like don't even listen to too much hip hop, and then it's just got such a wide audience, you know, with his female fan base and just, I don't know, just people my age that have grown up loving J. Cole, just old heads that, you know, love that album. I love it. Getting some, you know, reminiscent on a couple of his old eras tonight for sure.
Pardon me if I've been sounding like some broken record. I come from the brokers on home. Come from the brokers on home.
Another just kind of classy beat, you know what I mean? Not overdressing it yet.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then. Saying, oh, how we changed, man, nigga, that's when. The pistols go pop, bodies drop. They got the block. It's the police, we ain't seen nothing. I just roll up my weed and get the puffin'. And lay back in my seat, oh yes, I'm numb again.
Yeah. I didn't know they were working together like this. He likes that Thames Future, you know the Drake song. He's going for one of them too, getting some of those features on here. Okay. Wow. I didn't know it was gonna be one of these. What a vibe.
One day you find when your lights down. You always were a bright star to me, even the times the world didn't say so. 1 in the morning, if the walls where you are talked with effects up, I'm scared of the tales they'll tell us.
She's such a good feature artist.
You'll be around when I'm ready. I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone.
Yeah, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone. Love is a mountain climb for you. Thought you were lying, I could pull you. Scared I wouldn't grasp for long, but my hold is strong for you. How many ways must I profess? Gunshots in your head die for me. Hey, how can I let you go? Have mercy, it's broken.
What a moment for her.
I'm roped in, I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in, I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in, have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in, I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in, I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in.
Fitting feature, yeah, for sure. That's why I'm glad we have hidden features too, you know what I mean? He's picking greats so far. Yeah, that was an interesting track, man. I just love how different they've already been, you know, track to track through the first, what was that, track 7 right there? Damn, I was thinking we were even, this is gonna be a long hour, this is gonna be a long reaction. I'm also so proud of Thames really getting such a strong performance there and having such a moment because she's been on the Justin Bieber album, she's been on the Dave album, and she's just been killing it on just all these mainstream features and big hits, you know, she's been on now in the last few years, and then now you see her on J. Cole's final album. Like, what? I was more expecting Jid and Boz or like Dreamville artists. I mean, we'll see when we get there, but who the F is you? Track 8.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 910 number, so you know what niggas at.
Okay.
Okay. Why do I feel like a couple of these have been snippeted?
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
Let's go to war.
It's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hootin' hollering, and then the shooting startup. Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers, they use to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers. On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope, to come view the pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies, full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony. Drug trafficking, slugs blasting.
That was a fire bar. Thug bone and harmony, whatever.
Human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s, 4-5s. We study in numerology, nigga. What it is, ho? 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 Bitch, who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
I love this tone. You almost get like a darker piano. I don't think it's to be like my favorite on the track list or of the night or anything, but you almost like to see some of this, you know, mode that, you know, J. Cole can flip it to at times. And again, it's like almost feels like it's a song that had a Crocodile Tears, a couple of might delete later that weren't far from this.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga. Every bar is a part of the murder wrath. Call Peter, them people chopping
Damn.
a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna earn the math. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. Welcome to the South where they serve in the dirt and grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer the deserted path. Was walking with
I'm pulling this up again, Ben.
Blast, loud enough to shatter the earth in the thirds like gas.
For the question you had.
And my legs got to turning fast. Straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say
Bro's got them
payback's a bitch,
Vecna
and I guess he incurred a tab.
powers.
But they was mastering scales like they learning jazz. I was making sure they refer to my first and last name. Jermaine Cole with Hall of Fame flows. From Kane
Hall of
Road
Fame
with Kane
flows.
sold on the dang low. Do anything for bankroll that you can't fold. But riding through the block is detectives in plain clothes. Which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the
That wasn't a diss, right?
Yeah, you know who
What?
put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter show I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches swinging out my phone like, is you really
50
on?
Cent bar.
I stay out the way since I done seen a million. 5% tension, plus I got this hoodie on. I had to humble up, stop moving with that jury on. You hear that baritone, this shit get deep as Giddy on. I'm a sidewalk nigga, I'ma stay there. I leave the streets for the ones that wanna play there. I done leveled up so shawty want a date chair. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm a Carolina.
Oh, now he's just flying. Now he's just stunting. Left the kids in her mouth like a daycare. I know he was gonna talk like that on this, but I love switched up the beat too. Like it makes the song so much more interesting. I'm not saying it needed that, but it makes it so much more fun. You know that we do get that, and that's what we're getting on this track list, which I love. You know, just small details or finishing the track like this is honestly so huge.
Now I'm no Shakespeare. All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is back, you feel a way, you gotta cope with it. The veil put a nigga 6 feet like that was COVID hit. Okay,
Facts, Ben.
these niggas ain't talking about shit.
You learn more too, like a couple listens later, and it happens, you know.
I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Out the jungle, I done fucked around and got rich. $0 in my pocket, bitch, I'm not a lick. I'd rather that than gotta walk around with sticks.
I'm fucking with this heavy, it's kind of a throwback.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga.
Wow, okay, I got caught speaking a little bit early, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny when I watch other reactors do that too. I'm like, yo, this song is so gas, or it's one of my favorites. You gotta fuck with it. You know, I'm like watching someone else's video or something, you know, sometimes even in my room on this TV over here. And some people, you know, it doesn't always click on the first listen, but I got caught speaking too early. We gotta let the two sides of the track list and everything marinate, absolutely. For Diss 29, which I like that, you know, it was able to be called that. He's saying, and this is when he posted the track list a couple days ago or a day ago. The Diss 29 tells the story of him returning to his hometown at the age of 29. Okay, I was maybe like mixing up what side was about what. A decade after moving to New York, accomplishing what would have seemed impossible to most. I was at a crossroads with three loves of my life, my woman, my craft, and my city. That's mainly what this part is supposed to be about. And then the Diss 39, other side, is supposed to be more insight into his mindset during a similar trip home, this time as a 30-year-old man. Just kind of different times of his life because he's been working on it so long. My earlier theory when I saw the original disc and track list come out was that Diss 29, he started at that age, 39 maybe he started at that age because he's 41 now, so I thought maybe that was a possibility. That was kind of a theory I had this week, but that's not entirely true or anything. Drum and Bass is track 9. You know we're listening to a real album too, and all the tracks are 4 minutes.
I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about? Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about? So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the 8s. Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about? Classy.
You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis bland, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like gamma rays in the wind. My greatest of wins came when I annotated my gems. The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about.
What?
I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you.
No, I can't relate. I got a fuck ton on my plate. But you do have a good take on that, Ben, though, about nowadays lyricists get seen more as a bad thing. I feel like it turned that way ever since like the SoundCloud era. We just started separating too many old heads versus new school styles and technology and stuff.
Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum of bass. So you better know your place.
Not doing bad with a few choruses actually tonight.
With the apes, fuck you talking about. Tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape, quiet as kept. I feel the vibe of the whole city, so tired and stressed from getting fed to steady diet of death. Mothers crying on steps while porch lights shine down on a giant puddle that now forms on the ground, and she wept. Family surrounding her, providing their best attempt at consoling her. Prayers and words of faith coming out of their breath. Turning to the Lord's ironic at a time where these young niggas so violent they're let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. They need to impress at a high while their guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how it is, a part of me is yelling loud as shit, you ain't trying your best. Too busy selling out arenas and flying on jets. Life on cloud nine, and I can't deny it, I guess.
You always reference Cloud 9.
My life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest of the planet. I pray you get to see it across the Atlantic. Tonight I stepped out with my niggas and felt the organic nostalgia that arouses when I'm with the rest of the bandits. Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers. Gave hugs to women I only vaguely remember. The way their fingers caressing my back was giving me sick.
It's so soothing to listen to too when the flow just effortlessly melts into each part of the track, each verse and everything. It's just so nice to listen to.
Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers.
We just lay back to this one, you know.
Vaguely remember the way their fingers caressing my back was giving me signals like you may enter. Liquor informing my agenda.
And like the pictures he gives you on so many bars is like so many of the entertaining factors, right?
Antennas are scanning the club intently for the girl I wanted bad and almost had before the Bentley. But evidently, when you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot, so I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I controlled my demeanor and said, damn, what's good? How you been? Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second, I got you. Nah, that's crazy.
That's how you know we're on the younger
I was wondering
side of Cole, you know what I mean?
Yo, 1 second, bro. I got you.
Or like this one, or a Legacy, you know? That's how you know we're on Disc 29.
You gonna be here for a minute? Alright. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about. But tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, where's he walking back to go get the gun? The let out? What in the world? I thought I would turn on the Bad Bunny album from earlier again. Yeah, that'd be... I hope so too, Ben.
Will I make it home? Only God knows. Only God knows. Then side of the club on the wall, she was right there beside me. Couldn't tell there was danger around me, damn she blind me. Please watch your step, I heard from a concerned gentleman. He was about my age with a face that displayed it was genuine. Be safe, he said, her niggas talking loud in the hallway. By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your compadres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the field with no security? Yeah, your city like you, but trust that don't mean anything. Somebody gon' hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way
I've never heard those flows from Cole. It was almost like he almost cut himself off going into that next part there. And yeah, the strings threw me off. It was almost, we're getting some Spanish J. Cole or something.
By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your compadres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the field with no security?
You better not go for a Mexican OG Big X feature right now. His voice is very light.
The way that you rap, you know, the way that you put on the field, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat reload. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At that same moment, I sweated the lights came on. The DJ was yelling some shit on the microphone. He said, gotta go home. You
ain't gotta go home, just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the? She got the type of thing you can't.
Who was that verse? Ben with the 95 bits. Damn, bro, I wish you had a message. Someone's got to do the text to speech. If you do over 50 bits, new subs, I got text to speech. Hopefully should be working. Dude, I appreciate it. For the goddamn fall off. Love you, dog. And you're mod now too.
She got the type of thing you can't even find no more. They play the type of games I don't be around no more. I see some niggas that time bandanas on their face. Pop in the trunk, that's where the hammer's always late. I'm trying to find a way to get to the parking spot. Feel like a mile away, I gotta get off the block. Shorty done stopped and put her hands around my waist and told me I want you.
Whoa.
Yes, it happened to me, my nigga. Please believe me when I tell you it can happen to you. Proceed with caution, thinking they stalking your moves. Pistols be sparking, leaving your thoughts on your shoes.
Where's the him?
Paranoid with keys in my hand. Heard the shots ring out for survival. Instincts we red.
Crazy, bro. A lot of parts of this are him. What the hell? I almost thought Kid Cudi was gonna pop out with this type of singing and humming tonight, man. Goddamn. No, it's him.
In a hood near you, there's a late night gathering of souls in the parking lot shortly after the club closed, cause niggas don't wanna go home. But it won't be long before somebody start wilding, shots start firing, and good times turn violent at the let out.
Careful.
Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
I feel like one thing when I react to albums is when you have a song like The Let Out or A Bunts Road Blues and a few collabs that slip up on you, or when he tries something new with instrumentation or the singing on Legacy or Let Out, different voices almost. that's where you just gotta let it grow on you, or that's how you almost know that it's gonna be just damn good in the future. On this track list already, on so many songs, not that I'm like missing things, but also I just know with it being J. Cole and just some of those artists like a Kanye or a Travis or a Drake, and just some of those artists, like you get to a few listens later and it's just like some of these tracks even transcend more. But I just really like that song progression on that one. Topic switches throughout on this first disc has been nice. Now we got Bombs in the Ville / Hit the Gas. This was another very just intriguing title for me. Track 11. Yeah, I was just so surprised on that last one too.
Chocolate brown, what sign are you? I don't know, but I got feeling it can't be stopped. Hugged up with you in the parking lot. Outside the whip, my shit on rock. Lips so soft with the strawberry gloss. You make a nigga fall like a Marbury cross. Late night calls, I got calls to cut off my bras for you. Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you. I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes for you. Bitch, I'm a star, but I never shine. Built the tallest wall, come and see behind. Palms in the field, violent all the times. When the smoke clears, you is who I find. Let's run away.
Whoa.
Somebody said they on top now. I pull up to see if you there. I've been counting up M's in the background. Still moving low key, I'm rare. I remember the spot you met me. I pull up to see if you there. I was hoping you ain't forget me. Forget me. Yeah, damn, she got it. Damn.
Oh, that's where the switch up is. I was close. I was almost on the switch up. Jack the Skeleton ass flow. What is Vamp even saying in chat, bro? We're not. No. There has been absolutely nothing at the lowest level of Grippy. That was not really something I went back to after that. Was that a reaction I posted or not? I can't even remember. I think that might have been 2024 at this point.
Yeah, damn.
I mean, singing J. Cole though on disc 1. Where's he coming from? There's another note so far on this track, like, okay. Did he say gat? Uh-oh.
So glad I ran back into you. I'm scared you found somebody new. Ran off and had a child or two. I know.
Glad the drums came in.
Time's not slowing down. I need you around. I need you around.
Alright. I'm fine with like the slower tracks too, you know what I mean? A nice mix of
Fuck
both.
with your nigga, I'm going through things. Gray hairs on my head mean I know a few things. I bought an iPhone that travels through time.
Gray hairs,
On
Jermaine?
the line. Soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his face, said he trying to be strong, but some days he feel like he doing it wrong. I told him hold on and passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you been making mistakes? Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Can't take it personal, that's just how I go. Soon you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound. Life is a film that cannot be rewound.
That was a cherry on top right there. I gotta run that back a little bit too, because he had that whole line about how the flower's blooming, now it's gone, the rapper's hot, and it's just it's one of the most fall off like verses, you know, and endings we've had, where they're wishing they had that summer back where they're running it, you know, for a few years, getting those hits and everything. He's just kind of talking about that too.
I said I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you've been making mistakes.
End of KOD
vibes.
vibes.
Chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Can't take it personal. That's just how it goes. Soon you gonna notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now.
Newcomers coming in.
This is the fall off. I'm falling off. How the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound.
A lot of rappers struggle to find the new sound nowadays. A lot of repetitiveness too in the underground and everything. Life is a film that cannot be rewound. That's a great ending. Yeah, that was great. Love me a nice, you know, 2-part track. Lonely at the Top bonus. End of disc 1 right here.
Listen, I wanna help my favorites to find that spark again, somewhere deep in their hearts again. Man, chasing them is how I made it. I felt this for a while but couldn't frame it in the proper rhythms. It seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I fucking hate it. Cause where you supposed to look on days when you feeling motivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated?
Jeez, man. I mean, I don't even know off the top of my head who like J. Cole's like favorite rappers are and everything, but he's trying to give them the spark again. Where are they when you have tough times? Why have they lost their spark? I mean, oh my God. I don't know if he's talking about Andre 3K, you know, playing the flute nowadays. I mean, I don't know.
Proper rhythms, it seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I
in general, he's got a fucking
where
point.
You supposed to look on days when you feeling motivated.
And now this is the end of him, and
your heroes either disappeared or
we all were on this journey with him.
Younger generation, hella fire, no, I won't debate it. But they want what I got right now, and one day they gon' obtain it. Still, I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately. That childish admiration, like back when I had posters hanging. I do my best with this verse, but shit, maybe there's no explaining. Just venting, it's no complaining. But listen to me. For years, I felt like an only child with no one to play with. The older kids I watched run up the slides the wrong way or hang upside down from monkey bars, while I was looking from afar, just hoping for that future day when I'd be able to do the same shit. And now that day's hit, mama done let me come outside, but now them slides are vacant. The big boys done skated, they pockets got too grown. For some it seems their love is gone, and now they pass the time with expensive glasses of wine at locations with the finest accommodations. And I ain't hating, just more so thinking about complacence and the realization that one day that's what my fate is. Their greatest hits fill up my playlist, not so much their latest. And I fucking hate it. For selfish reasons, I think I could help them reignite the flame and fall in love with this again. If they could trust in young Jermaine, we do our drills, we shake the rust, we blow the dust off of the pain and go shake up the game. And maybe then I'd have someone I wanna be again. But even as I write that thought, I don't believe it, dang. Cause maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. Maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. Shit. I never understood the phrase, it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop. I never understood the phrase, it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
Bro, come on. Just, yeah, it's like saying goodbye to a friend too, but like, even with us saying this to Jermaine, he's also on this track, it's almost so sad, or hits, because he's looking up to his peers and this whole kind of like not understand what really Lonely at the Top means, and experiencing really everything he's gone through on his career. Now he's up here on the Mount Rushmore. the big three, the top three, whatever the hell we want to call it, in rap. We're always fucking contemplating all this stuff. He's experiencing that, and so it's also kind of sad by the time he made it there, he's almost, you know, realizing he's that guy and has talked like it throughout his entire career that has been up there, and he's talking like it on 2014 and like all these projects. He's been talking about that and has the right to through the 2010s decade and now through this decade with his pen to talk like so, and that he is one of the top in the game, like without a doubt. He's been in that top three, but that's why we're here, and it's just so cool to kind of see one of these tracks where he's talking about himself through the game, kind of at the same time as his peers and also the people he looked up to, and it just kind of takes me back to that photo he posted on the track list of all those posters he had, his inspiration, everything growing up, and it just really fits the cover, if anything, the most out of any track. But let's wind this down. Yeah, I mean, we're taking it nice and easy, nice and slow, pause, but we're just accepting greatness, you know, as it is. Man, Lonely at the Top, one of my favorites right there. Got a couple surprises, too, with songs like Legacy and Let Out that I feel like are also some of my favorites. I think overall we capitalize on just already so many different instruments and a couple different samples and beats, and it leaves me with now hearing part one, and we heard a full-length album already. Now, what the heck are we going to get in part two? Or are we going to see any more guest verses like we already got, you know, Future, and we already got Thames, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's not like it's just gone on one tone or just a couple different styles. We've already gotten a nice mix, you know, from track to track. You know, the more lyrical style, whether it was, you know, a Safety, more melodic style a few times. I mean, I was really shocked too with some of the vocals where J. Cole was going. I'm not sure if he was, you know, taking vocal lessons throughout the years, but he was pretty goddamn pristine on a couple tracks. I can't lie. At least, you know, 2 or 3 of them, I felt like just there to showcase that side of him, you know? So I'm really interested too. I've only heard half of this track. This was taking a little halftime break. I'm really interested already to see, I mean, what my timeline is saying, the reaction to some of these tracks. I like what he's saying. I still want to be met with more impact on the second half. We'll see what he saves for that, like I said. Yeah, NFR podcast, like I'm already thinking in my head, I just can't wait to see those guys review. Shout out Ant, by the way. He just gave me ridiculous support. You know, he messaged a few times. There's just like stuff like that. Like, I really fucking look up to them, and like that shit really keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're fucking geeking for this. Like, their video today of like all the new music dropping. Oh, what is, they did a little skit for, oh, what's dropping? J. Cole, The Fall Off. J. Cole, The Fall Off? Oh, let me turn the page, you know, right here on this paper. Oh, is it J. Cole, The Fall Off? Hey, what's dropping tonight? It's crazy. I just heard disc 1. I'm just trying to breathe for a second. 39 intro in this now other trip he was on the later time in his life. I'm really shocked at some of these guitars coming in. Same Dragon. Also, I'm thinking, chat, I'll probably just finish the Bad Bunny tomorrow, whether it's on stream or off stream, and we'll get, you know, reactions. And I got a lot of videos I'm working on this weekend, because it's like, it's gonna be late by the time we finish this half. Let's be honest. We're here for this.
Like that. Maybe it'll always be like that. I don't know.
But more reminiscent.
just feel.
Okay, no one is gonna really understand me out there, you know what I'm saying, because he's so hated, but it kind of reminds me of the journey of like a Logic song in a way, because they're not afraid to use the guitars like that, you know what I'm saying, and he's talking about this journey to Mars and kind of this opening first half of the track and everything, but like just the way Logic is experimented on The Incredible True Story or something like that. I might have to text my boy Bryce. Even on like the College Park intro that Logic did, Cruising in the Universe, like kind of reminds me of something like that. But even early on in the early days, your Under Pressures and whatnot, like absolutely Logic was inspired by the Hungry Pens and some of the best rappers in the game, like Kendrick and J. Cole and whatnot. But all time, like I'm a huge Logic fan and whatnot, so that just like reminded me of him. Hell yeah, Dragon, hell yeah. You know ball. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Withering vocals. Okay. I was gonna say he was quiet. This too, bitch.
Fuck what you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard. Never in my life did I think I'd see the day. And niggas wanna play with my name, but okay. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. Let me go back in. I'ma go back in.
Go back in.
Let me go in.
A lot of gunshots tonight.
Let me go in. 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 When niggas act like they don't know, you gotta show. I'm pleased to report after many attempts I climbed out from the mouth of the gritty abyss. The ants and them an idiot, who idiot is this? My mind frame has been trained with NVIDIA chips. My rhymes are like shrines for the city I miss. Ripping time I found beauty in the hideousness. My tongue can set fire to some, inspire the young, or put a hickey on the titty of the prettiest bitch. I'm number one, you getting the gist. Anything lower, you better reconsider your list. Play my song when I'm gone, I'ma still be a myth. Even God gon' wonder how the fuck did he exist. I mean, could he have just slipped through the cracks? Ain't let a nigga into heaven, so I went through the back. And when I entered, I saw an old friend that I dapped. He said, please, nigga, kick one of the infinite raps. Okay, I flip on tracks long as the beat is on fire. My grip on rap stronger than needle nose pliers. So kick on back and enjoy the fresh sound. The best round of black, getting rich off rap. I'm from the town where they zip off packs. We never seen trampoline, but a brick you can flip off that. Well, damn, try to compete, but they just fall flat. A lot of these weak niggas peak where I lift off fat. I never trick off racks, I stack what I attract. The money talks to me and they lack the dialect to reply back as I crack the fire. Acts like refracts when they have black Messiah raps. Vietnam, where they strap like Iraq. The knocks in the trap with the knack to high rats. A man dead cause the past slapped the wiretap. His dog had his back, so they whacked the chiropract. Chemically imbalanced.
Oh, the gunshots are
I write schemes in my dreams just for the challenge. Woke up in ice cold sweats, cause the flows I chose next are like both sets of both flex. Hold your breath for the pros I profess. Cold or goat fresh like a juice that's cold pressed. No rest to those who oppose, I don't stress. Rap niggas gotta be in vogue, post dress. They don't compare, they're more like Kotex. I'm dropping niggas off at the door like coat checks. Hold check, I told you they ain't ready to hoop. Them niggas regular, I'm 93 and let it the truth. Hot out the booth, now I'm looking for my little Betty boo. Cute, pardon me, shawty, I've been out of the loop. Too many lies to refute, but I gotta rebuke. They try and put my neck inside of a noose, it's not happening.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Never in my life did I think I'd see the day. Niggas wanna play with my name, but okay.
The children that survive the lows and highs, the real will never die, we multiply. The history you're told is mostly lies. You say you want the truth, but close your eyes.
Make it sound fucking awake right now. Too bad I got headphones in, otherwise I'd do some damn push-ups after hearing that shit. God damn. I signed up for the Fall Off tonight to hear performances like that from one of the best MCs in the game. Keeping the blood flow going for the second half, you know what I'm saying? We're past midnight, you know, for me, so we're making sure we're fucking fresh right now. He just was endless flows, but he was braggadocious about it. And he's waking up cold sweats because that's how good his flow is and everything. I mean, that's what I want to hear right there. Just endless kind of raps, you know what I mean? Like, it was 6-minute track, but it was building to where it could just be almost longer, and like that's impressive right there to do that. And then I believe this is the track we heard, the Fall Off is Inevitable, that he did a music video for, the single, right? Diss 2 track 2. What an opening start to this diss then. God damn. Oh, hell nah, vamp. Yeah, that was one of them for sure, Ben. This too.
Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the...
Dragon said, I want to take my sub back because he gifted a sub to Vamp recently for saying Net and Osama-san are better. What are we doing? We really got to talk about, though, to a real conversation, how the last track, this one, I mean, we're talking Song of the Year contenders.
My experience of being a parent dispersed, watching my son disappear.
Wait, just backtracking over
birth, and he returns
everything
to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off a finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt.
Backwards, do I? Backwards as I do for marriage.
The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We lead the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts.
Bro talked about himself being born. What?
I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
Crazy.
I'ma come in.
Bro, it's gonna be damn hard to pick favorites on this track list. I already know. I mean, I was saying that too, like last week about the Don Toliver album, to be fair, and like I say that about a lot of good albums, but it's true. The Villist, track 3. Love these titles, man. The Villist. The illest.
I got something I wanna tell you. I got something I wanna tell you. Yeah. Yeah, just off the old notebook where a younger Jermaine Lamar wrote hooks to get a glimpse of what his hopes looked like back in his younger years, and found a page stained with what seemed to be 100 tears as the smeared words spoke of his blended fears, telling them persevere through it all, go hard like Medusa in front of mirrors to reach the top, so unaware that the trouble's there were nothing more than a worse version of troubles where he sat when he wrote this, performing hocus pocus with empty pocket focus over some dope libido he made himself. All the pain in his cadence felt, and though his heart was made of felt, his exterior hardened to present a demeanor in which this period taught him was the best for survival, to deflect the most aggressive of rivals, a testament to the lessons I follow. Seen the death of bravado, the second weapons hit his chest with a hollow. Pride is a bitter pill indeed, but it's best if you swallow. If not, your homies gon' pay respect with a bottle poured out onto the flesh of this mother earth, while liquor slithers like a serpent across the mud and dirt to go rest in a pothole. Money coming soon, back then was obsessed with the motto. Me and my dogs was like the musketeers. Through the years we stayed connected, to this day we still stepping legato. Subconscious detecting, these niggas think I'm lesser for my complexion. Before I'm done, they all gon' respect the mulatto.
The mulatto.
I said they all gon' respect the mulatto.
I mean, this is just like, again, I've said this a couple times tonight, these classic flows, just like the last track, we want to hear from J. Cole. And I agree, shout out to producers too. I think we had FNZ on the intro, DSL maybe on the last couple of tracks. Like I said, T- has been just all over. Executive producer, been on a lot of tracks, a lot of the credits I've been trying to peek into.
I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours.
I mean, is there organ in there? Like a couple of them are almost jazzy, bro.
I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too.
They doing the Outkast sample for interpolation.
My darkest truths be hard to say to friends. Fuck it, pass the bottle and swallow in hopes it could wash away the sins. Grew up amongst the lost and wasn't taught a way to win. On days I think of James, my heart and heart it breaks again. He caught the fade, but pussy niggas caught him later then. Medics performed the CPR and hauled away his limbs. It always haunted me inside my thoughts and made him grim. His father knew my father way back.
Just subscribed. Outcast reference.
Yes, sir. Ben with the 10 months, dog. I appreciate you. Literally one of the goats of the Frosty flock. All time.
Back when, army buddies that used to party hard overseas, but through the alcohol, the weed, and plus the hardy hearts that made them kin. Who knew their future kids would have to find a way to swim in the wild with crocodile and alligator skins? They took a good nigga, smart kid who could hoop, who could fight. Instead, I wish the Lord had taken them. If Darwinism states only the stronger make it, then why am I here when I don't feel that I'm as great as him? If Pac is Jesus, then I ride around and play the hymns. Life goes on even in this modern day of algorithm moderated streaming service, automated blends. I play the classics often and I've gotta say there's gems. This life is like it's all set up for God to play the Sims. Yeah, I got rich but think I need a smarter way to cleanse. Wow. If money gives happiness, then please explain the rich bastards with no peace. How come they never bought their way to Zen? How come they never bought their way to Zen? If it's that simple.
If it was that simple, they could buy everything.
I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogue. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogue. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors.
Good little sample right there too. Finally recognized one. This track list is just so strong so far. It's hard not to just look back on it, and I'm just already so excited about my re-listen in the morning, you know, while I'm working and whatnot, and on the drive to work, you know, starting in the morning, just starting the album off fresh again. Just already can't wait. Now we got Old Dog, track 4, disc 39 here, disc 2, you know what I mean, if you're not caught up already.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know what niggas at.
What is that?
Yeah, 2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slave, yeah. I'm back home for the time being. COLE state of NC, that's where you find me in. Right off of 95, we had a little.
Hey, I like him spelling out Cole, you know. I'm not biased.
Real, then you can chime in. Now, real don't mean that you got paper or you ride Benz or selling white to all your clients that don't mind skiing. Now, being real to me, you stand on what the fuck you do. We on the map, we ain't Atlanta, but we snuck on through. I had a plan put on the land, I got accustomed to. It's
so many Atlanta references too. Little Pusha T Coke bar almost, right?
Schools hurt, talking down, but then it's fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch. We been hated for a long while. Before I blew, bitch, we was known as the problem child of Carolina. Bear in mind, we never had shit, but now the gold is from this bitch, so all that's past tense. We gas shit, nigga. 2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now I want what's due, nigga, pay me.
Carolina shit, hold on, you forget. Take your fucking shirt off and swing it round it, bitch. Money is a mindset if you already rich. Take your fucking shirt off and swing it round it, bitch.
I had to leave these green pine trees to get it. Said when I got it, I was gonna bring it back, bitch, and guess what? I did it. Living a Civic, came back in Atlanta, feeling like Tupac in Atlanta. Brought me 2 plots of land, some of the duck off of my fan. Practice my jump shot in my
I guess I was PD Pablo right there.
I got the planet over my head. Nigga, what?
Not a bad piano on this one.
FPD behind me, running my tags right now. I can't be too upset, they got a reason to check. This shit regular in New York, but the Ville ain't seen this yet. Now I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, regardless of the emblem that's drawn on the key. Ville nigga put on for NC, for something that's hard to believe. Shout out to God, PD Pablo, he did that long before me. I just got home from a tour and I brought my partner with me. Let her run through freaks and stack they dollars. We learned it all on the streets of the VILLE.
Carolina shit, hold on, you forget. Take your fucking shirt off and swing it round it, bitch.
I'm not gonna take my shirt off.
If you already rich, take your fucking shirt off and swing it round it, bitch.
2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now I want what's due, nigga, pay me.
Pay me.
Pay me. Pay us, nigga. Lewis Heights, Bonnie Doon.
God damn. Here in the 808s now. Oh, he's giving shout outs now. I say the baby. A whole bunch of cities. Charleston, Greenville.
It's the Southeast.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. A lot of like hometown love.
Realest shit I wrote, I'm doing life. Realest shit I
Life
wrote,
sentence.
I'm doing life. Realest shit I wrote. This be the realest shit I wrote. Realest shit I wrote.
We keeping the pages on the notebook or not? Let's
Realest
go.
shit I wrote. Be the realest shit I wrote. I'm doing life. For all my niggas doing life with they day one. Who held it down when the credit wasn't A1? You thinking God, you was looking for a great one. He took a rib out your chest and he made one. To be a man and hold it down, take a break.
What?
When the hoes come around and you crave some, my flow switch, slow the pace, this the mace one. I'm not a player, but I'm crushing like the late pun. Let's take one, go. The definition of rider, the one by my side when I had not a dollar to my name. Before a crowd would holler for Jermaine. You saw potential, waiting on you to hit my line was suspenseful. Back when we was kids, this was simple. Boy likes girl, girl got a man. Boy stays in lane, maybe provides a friend. Knowing by the end, buddy gon' fumble. Was far from the tough.
Buddy gon' fumble. I love this. And then he takes it back to the basics of the guy just beating the girl, just making it so simple. And again, back to that almost like young love. I love when J. Cole's really on this vibe and talking about these relationships, or even if he's taking it back like this. It always just seems to end up really good. It already has once on this album. Here we go again.
Hit my line was suspenseful. Back when we was kids, this was simple. Boy likes girl, girl got a man. Boy stays in lane, maybe provides a friend.
Maybe provides a friend is crazy.
Fumble. Was far from the toughest around, but he gon' rumble when necessary. When niggas started talking reckless, did he? Not stuck to them niggas with chest poked out. Over you that veil come out, no doubt. We fell in love, but my dreams you ain't know bout. You knew I rap, but you ain't know about both of my goals. Wanna take over the globe through a mic, and one day me and you be doing life. All types of games are being played.
Wow.
How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? The puppy love had grown and now it's full blown. Since childhood I vowed to have a good home. White picket fence with wife cooking. Yellow rice for a couple kids that's nice looking. And I promised to treat her right, unlike what I had seen in my life as examples. Marriages and shambles. And I can tell I found a real one. Smart, loyal, and real pretty. We can build something. But first I
might send this to her right now. We are actually unfolding this in another verse too, the ring line, and just picking her out and everything, the perfect one, and advancing the relationship, you know what I'm saying, from where it started at the beginning of the track, and then now we're into, getting to the next stages.
Examples, marriages and shambles. And I can tell I found a real one. Smart, loyal, and real pretty. We can build something.
Loyal.
But first, I got work to do. So when I'm spending my nights locked in on that mic, please don't take it personal. My skills is
I love that she knows his craft and what he's working on.
On the evening I heard the news, I'm getting the deal. The first one I called was you, even though we've been off and on a few years, and through tears on rainy nights that you would write. I always knew that we be doing life. All types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? All types of games are being played. How's it going down?
I got to tweet a couple times, chat.
And I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? The temptation of other lovers is a hard one to overcome when you're young and your star's done. A line that women that wouldn't give you time is calling you fine. Lust creeps all through your mind. I'm trying my hardest to remember why I'm an artist. Is it for bitches and the riches? You are suspicious and you should be.
This actually is ridiculous. Like, it's just making me so happy. Like, we're really this far into the track list. We're into the second side, and he's honestly it's starting to get better and better, which is just crazy already. I had to pause and just tweet that one out because it's already hidden and been one of the most relatable for me, and I just love the whole story and everything.
Until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what?
Oh yeah, that's what I heard, Vamp. Tomorrow night.
The temptation of other
Wow,
lovers
Ryan.
is a hard one to overcome when you're young and your star's done. A line that women that wouldn't give you time is calling you fine. Lust creeps all through your mind. I'm trying my hardest to remember why I'm an artist. Is it for bitches and the riches? You are suspicious and you should be. I'm doing dirt, but it's not as much as I could be. That make me feel better. I'm drifting away slowly. That make you feel bitter. The devil on my shoulder telling me quit her. Angel on the opposite side saying stick with her. God telling me pick whichever is in my heart. Looked inside myself to a place beyond thought and found out who I wanna be. Slowly but surely he cut off his hoes. If you gon' do it right. Put ring on your finger. Now me and you was doing all life. Types of games are being played. How's it going down?
We're doing life.
So
One of my favorite lines from this.
Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? All types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? Doing life. I don't know a lot of songs, but this gotta be my realest one. Shout out to anybody that really know what it's like to do life with somebody. Through the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads.
I'm trying. I'm
in a time where they make it so easy to just give up.
I'm young. I hope I'm in the early stages, man. But he's right. He's right. Found that to be one of the most relatable ones so far. Excited to see how he rolls from that into Only You going into this next one. Is this track 5? No, 6. No, not prison, babe.
Sunny days, rainy nights, I know she'll be there for me, no matter what.
I like this side of Cole. Why not?
Call back. Never too far, no, I'm never too far. Bet wherever you are.
He's gotten there in his life, man. Hell yeah.
I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes the wind is hidden in the lose. I wish life was longer, like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown. And each time my mind was blown. I owe you patience and a lot of grace.
I like this line about, I don't know if it was his life getting longer or something getting longer, like an interlude. That's kind of funny because it's always such a, you know, short part of an album, you know?
Oh wait,
this one's different.
No more. Yeah, that's right. Out of spite, hoes jealous of yours. Used to write about my life, but I ain't telling no more. Stay the fuck about my business. Dropped a triple-double last week at Lifetime Fitness. Dishwasher broke, fingers wrinkled, getting soaked. What's the point of?
I don't know. Was he actually dropping triple doubles when he was playing? I don't know.
I give a fuck when niggas think about me.
Bro actually played pro basketball in Africa.
And my
or wherever it was.
She holds you down and you gotta move accordingly. I got a good one. She feel like royalty. I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes the wind is hidden in the lose. I wish life was longer, like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown.
Hey.
Each time my mind was blown.
The birth of his sons, each time his mind was blown. I love this more family side of J. Cole we've gotten at times on a few tracks, and how he has these kids and how he's picked out the loyal girl and all this stuff too. Like the mature side of J. Cole coming in at times. This project, really just love to see it and hear it. We do gotta enjoy all the tracks we gotta hear potentially for the last time by J. Cole, Ryan. I was definitely surprised by the amount of guitars.
Nights with lots of money. Times I wish I had no money. How can I be sure you love me? It's not like you're betting your best years on me. Best years on me. Best years on me.
Ooh.
Do I like living like this? Maybe I'm fine wasting my time. Beautiful lies washed down with wine. Maybe it's time I accept my own. Ori back on, back on. Ori back on, back on. I need no easy, because if true love coming today, then I'm coming. Maybe it's time I accept you. Longing for my baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really secure. What am I longing for? My baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really secure.
Whoa, you gotta let this feature really cook on you, because it's I mean, gosh, man, you had some features from Future. It's not something like the Thames feature, but it's Burna Boy. I was looking at, we found it in the Genius credits right here. I'm really liking this vibe, because I didn't really know. I've only heard a handful of tracks from him, and I didn't know exactly who it could have been, because I'm not gonna lie, with this style popping up more, I feel like in the mainstream, or you kind of seen more of this, like J. Cole though, once again picking just unique and different features for this track list. I like it. Just more emotion pouring through him and another artist. I love it.
Hey, Pa,
I've been checking you out from long distance, digging your existence. Can I offer my assistance? They say a dude is only as cool as his talk is, but I know that you real because your walk is. You got a beautiful smile, your heart's big as life, and it's full of gold, though you pay a heavy price. Nobody knows about the depression and the strife and the fight to stand strong against women who entice. They don't respect your call, they don't respect
What's up with
your
this
wife.
chick's rhymes?
You're tired and you're weak and you could blow it all tonight, cause everybody thinks that you're a man of steel, like you don't hurt and you don't feel, but they wrong. I swear I've watched you keep yourself far from the drama, taking many hits to your armor. I've seen you walk miles with the crowd, but alone you walk farther. Now walk into the arms of your father and let him build you up and supply everything you've been needing. I'm here watching and I'm interceding. You gon' make it pop.
I don't know whose speech that is. Ah, damn. It didn't. I feel like with the pace of the track too, it didn't even feel like an outro like that. Or sometimes you add a skit, you know, can really feel prolonged or depend on what the beat does or, you know, really what they're saying. But that one actually felt like it fit pretty well into the track. I mean, I almost feel like the run of tracks at the beginning, you know, starting this disc has been stronger than the beginning of where we started at tonight with disc 29. I'm not going to lie. Like, sure, it could be more of that emotional side coming in. Now it's all come to fruition. We're really hearing this thing, man. Man up above. Yeah.
Whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot. Ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot. We running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while our body's getting dropped. I used to have a little now, nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch. I pray the Lord watch. Another year goes by, another nigga slayed at the West Indian Day Parade when perpetrators sprayed. You got the nerve to ask why I stay in the house more. Get paid for going in, the fuck I'm going out for. When niggas stretching shit like a new school power forward, Nas Reed range. But when these boys are shooting, niggas start breathing strange.
He's only Nas Reed range? I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. I love when we hear like bars about, sure, you know, I'm feeling like Kobe, all this stuff, but Nas Reed and like players of that, you know, niche almost, that's where it gets funny. That's where it gets funny. Loving the energy on this one too.
Stay in the house more. Get paid for going in. The fuck
Staying in the house. Fuck am I going out for? He's got a point. Expensive too. Even if you're just paying for drinks.
Start breathing strange. Heartbeat is faint. Now it's Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not German, but the wheels currently turning on my mama's automobile. Certainly are. While y'all prefer to be hard. Memories of my dog's wake is hurting me, y'all. The windows to his soul closed, saw his curtains be drawn. Innocent as a child, but weren't we all before the holes and the smoke that arose from the black and mild cigarellos? Triggers lift the biggest fellows. Put 7 on his torso, told them in the mellow. But no mid-range ISO back to the basket. The streets raised him a bastard wrapped in a casket. Best beware, don't you dare go laugh at the tragic passing of somebody's son by somebody's gun. Give a fuck if you ops when dissing the dead. The karma tends to come at you hot, I promise you. Pray for forgiveness, the Lord's wrath can astonish you. I'd rather admonish you on this record than impressed with perceptions of a designer shoe. Fuck Gucci, fuck Louis, fuck Chanel, fuck Balenciaga. How we gon' excel? Soon as niggas make it out, they turn out Hollywood as hell. I knew Buddy caught that body, but hell, I probably shouldn't tell. Or else I.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah. Got a soft spot for the man up above. East side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas catch slugs. North
Come
side,
on,
south
man.
side, show me love. A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
Nursery rhyme type of chorus, but you know what? It's kind of gonna work because he ain't going outside. He doesn't want to get popped, doesn't want to get caught in the violence. And again, just more references to, even historical events where people have lost their lives, people in Jermaine's life that has lost their lives.
Tryna get popped, 12 busting in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot, singing don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked.
No Rick Owens mentions. Yeah, every other brand got fucked on this song.
I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch. Someone that's close to me is facing time. My mind's racing for some way to find hope that he may be fine. He got a son the same age as mine. I can't imagine spending days in a cage not raising mine. These are the years with our kids where we strengthen bonds. I paid his bond, but the trial's coming. Your rain or shine, I know his child love him, but he's too young to understand it if the outcome is incarceration. The charges facing bring the possibility of long vacations and complications with his baby mom. She daily crying, saying her heart is vacant. He tryna make it work, he wanna fake it for the sake of family, but she keep throwing old shit right in his face apparently, reminding him about how he tried to make her take a plan B and abort the seed, threatening him with child support so that the court concedes and garnish wages. And all this was before he caught this case that's brought the latest pile of stress to add to all this mess. It's hard to face it, his thoughts deflated. Somewhere along the way he lost his faith, but now he reads the Bible hoping God will see him contemplative. He praying now, even through some gospel on his playlist. Tears fall to Marvin Sapp, never would have made it.
Oh, there we go, yeah. Shouting out Marvin Sapp right there in the lyrics, who's the one in the track right here. And I just love these dreamy type of beats. I like this more than G and X. I just like these type of beats, man, are just so dangerous. Like, I'm just gonna listen to these performances and these tracks and go back to Man Above and so many others off this just all year, man.
Man up above, east side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas.
Will it be a top 5 on the Apple Music? I mean, it's got a lot of tracks and it's dropped early in the year, so it definitely could, you know? J. Cole drops, you know? When he drops something good, you know, I play it, you know?
Somebody's getting knocked while our body's getting dropped. I used to have a little nine, nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch.
Feel bad for anybody else that dropped today's facts, so. Church right there. Now we got track 8, I Love Her Again.
I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. I never knew a love like this.
Yup, here we go.
Gotta be something for me to write this. Write this. Back when I was just a jit hanging on the strip, she's the girl that I would see in every nigga's whip. I was much too young to truly know what constitutes the difference between a girl next door and a prostitute. I heard some older brothers say they knew her from before. She lost the common sense when niggas brought her out on tour. She's all about the money now, they labeled her a whore. I heard what they were saying, but to me she seemed pure, cause all I seen was beauty on her face when she would pass. I wanted to date her, but there was no way for me to ask, cause I was just a youngin' and she's ripping and running. But I knew when I get older that one day we meet at last. I went to college in New York cause I heard she was there, but when I got to town I swear it's like she disappeared. I went to hit the tunnel where they said that she would hang, but when I got off the train I saw that it been closed for years. I showed a picture to this kid like help me find her, yo. He looked and said, man, she just left a little while ago. I saw her with some luggage on her way to JFK. When I asked what she was doing, she said moving to the A.
Wow.
Moving to the A. Fuck.
Damn, bro. I love these stories too, like when he goes back to when he's his younger self, you know what I mean? He's like chasing this girl, he's asking where she's at, you know, what her next move is, you know, she's been labeled as someone that's, you know, been around or not, he's trying to defend her, you know, whatever it is, but damn, she moved away, you know, she moved away. Been there.
I saw her with some luggage on her way to JFK. When I asked what she was doing, she said moving to the A.
Yeah, Cole probably produced a couple.
Fuck. Alright, come on. Look at her.
I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be
I
something.
don't mind rocking out to a couple of these choruses. They haven't been handled poorly at all tonight.
Love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Yeah. My heart was broken, dog. I wanted to be where she was at, but I was happy in a way. The South was on the map. But niggas in the barbershop ain't feel the same as me. They said shorty changed since she left the city. She got whacked. They wanted her back, but said it sounded like she was trapped. They hated the slang she used, the way her fingers snapped. It's funny how the tables turned several years later. These would be the same dudes that started saying shit was cap. But I was still in love with her, I couldn't hide that fact. I found her on the internet, kept up with her like that. I sent a lot of messages, she finally wrote me back. When I dropped the mixtape, she said she liked the way I rap. And that was all I needed, booked the flight and it was on. The first night I'm striking like some lightning in a storm. The more noise she made, it's like the better I perform. But it was more than sexual, we had a deeper bond. Love, she's why I put my truth into a song. For years we told each other everything that's going on. She said I gotta tell ya, I done rocked a lot of fellas, but with you there's something special, I think you could be the one. Now when it comes to love, jealousy will often creep. Them type of games is why two of my homies started beef. To both of them she said, you're the best I ever had. And the whole time that bitch was saying that type of shit to me.
I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
Gotta be something for me to write this. Well, he's remembering that because they're conversating. This is more of like a side chick almost kind of story, I feel like, or just, you know, the one you didn't, you know, really actually date type of story. Cole slaying that, yeah, dude. The thunder in the sheets line there.
She said you're the best I ever had, and the whole time that bitch was
hey, she was complimenting him though. I was gonna go back to the good ones, right?
Gotta be something for me to write this.
Gotta be something for me. I never knew what love like this.
This might sample Common or something instead. I don't know.
Yeah, I was naive to believe she was mine when I bagged her, cause I would come to learn that none of us could truly have her. She was for the streets, I'll never be her only man's. I couldn't believe it when I seen her with an OnlyFans. When I clicked the link inside the bio of her gram, I saw a version of her that I couldn't understand. Implants, surgically enhanced details, popping perks, mumbling while twerking BBL. I'm thinking it's the bitch that used to tell me be yourself. All of a sudden for the wealth, she's becoming someone else. That's when I realized as I started looking back, the older that she gets, the younger she be trying to act. In fact, I'm thinking that's gonna always be the case. As long as she's alive, it's younger niggas that she'll chase. But I was in my feelings, so I called her out her name. Like, bitch, you dead to me, and why the fuck you gon' change? She screamed, you got the nerve to say that I switched. You turned me from your main thing to your side, bitch. It seemed like every day you was blowing kisses to me. But years went past, now you don't even listen to me. At first I was defensive, bitch, listen how you sound. So many niggas fucked you, now your pussy's watered down. But the more I thought about her quote, she was right. There was a time when she was on my phone day and night, singing songs to me that I heard a time or two. Some were kinda old and some were kinda new. But
the switch up, the more and more we go like through the track list is crazy.
Songs to me that I heard a
or sorry, the track, I meant.
Some were kinda old and some were kinda new. But you'll see how
the way they're, you know, treating each other, all that.
Kids, all that spending time and listening to her is hard to do. But yo, I need to stop.
Can't even listen to her anymore.
The problem from the start is I was just trying to possess her and have her for my own. Didn't wanna let her roam. Mama said you should have known she was like that when you met her.
I never knew a lot like this.
She was kinda like that when I met her.
Gotta be something
I guess
for
I
me
just
to
couldn't
write
see her.
this.
I gotta love her for her. Yeah. So I'm trying to make amends. We reminisce.
Trying to make amends. Still got love for her? I don't know.
As long as she's alive, I know I'll always have a friend. Thank God, I think I'm falling back in love with her again.
I never knew a lot like this.
He's falling back into her as well.
Like this.
Gotta be something for me to write this.
But yeah, track 9, What If.
for everybody out there that ever fell out with somebody you love. Fame is a motherfucker. Just to look back and be like,
fame is a motherfucker.
Damn. You didn't have to go like that. Yeah. What if? What if?
Signature Cole snare roll. You might be right.
What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if? What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did that just dropped. It's bubbling, got me wondering when the love stopped. Hit
Skated and Yo Kane was good.
Right you before shit go left. The streets is a bit upset. You claiming that you fuck my bitch, but check instead of escalating. At a time when niggas say big, let's decimate him. I'm telling them chill, cause although he violating in my heart, I could never hate him. I love you. I hope it ain't too late to tell you when you got shot. I came to visit you at Bellevue, but you were sleeping. They let me peeking. I said a prayer by your bedside. Bandages covered the bleeding. I'm thinking, dog, I told you. Watch them niggas you close
wow,
to.
so
I
descriptive
know
on this
and
one.
They won't hesitate to smoke you if shit go left. While you was locked, I should've wrote you, but life happens. Promo, mad shows to do still. No excuse, I didn't do what I was supposed to. And maybe that's what provoked you to use your vocals to speak my name with a negative tone. As you stared at the walls of that cell on your own. Wonder how long it be before they let you come home and get your money. You maybe started looking at me funny. Perhaps you might have felt that I betrayed you or played you, or thought that I knew about that setup and could have saved you. And maybe that made you come out on some war shit. East Coast, West Coast, now media is trying to force it. Of course it's entertainment, but the world is full of ignoramus that view the rich and famous as either heroes or villains with no feelings. Not knowing most drama only leads to more killings. Well, fuck that, nigga, I'm hurt. I miss my dog, I ain't gotta hide. If I hurt you, I apologize. What if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Who is that singing? I gotta look into that. 22 I Shy. No. We were just messing around. We did some other reactions before J. Cole dropped. It hasn't been out that long so far. Sure. Go with whatever Vamp said so far. I like that he talks about how the media, the fame earlier on this one, how people get treated, or the way that J. Cole on like a handful of these tracks 4 or 5 times now is really just talking for someone, or almost like, you know, through their perspective or experience, and even could be about himself sometimes. That's your death on the internet. Yeah, 27. Yeah, that's Unk for sure.
I miss my dog, I ain't gotta hide.
I'll be there soon.
If I hurt you, I apologize. What if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Turn back the hands of time.
What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Turn back the hands of time.
What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. Today was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person to look you dead in your eyes and let you know I've been hurting, been moving off pure adrenaline, never knowing for certain who's on my side and who's obliged for closing my curtains. So in the midst with clenched fists, I picked up the sword. I know there's money and violence, I know there's profit in war. Plus yeah, I felt that you left me to hang. I gave you game, rap for the bitches I said. Saw you switch up your lane, your content resembling mine, it brought you fame. I didn't complain, I cheered you on with no disdain. And at the same time, my destiny brought me pain. From kicking it with some venomous niggas, I know the same. Ones that you warn me about, I ain't listen. The trigger squeeze, my paranoia noticed you in the vicinity. So when they sentenced me, lawyers milked me for every penny. All I had inside that cell was my memory. And plus the fear that while I'm gone, they forgetting me. How niggas shouting me out, but never visit me. And as the time crept, that mindset became a mission. You came to represent my opposition. So when I got out, I chose drama. Took the war route and went all out. Not care about the fallout. Suddenly now I got the mob out. Plus a whole side ready to ride. Now I gotta tell them stall out, cause tears fill in my eyes. Your letter helped me understand the power in love, the choice to be the bigger man. No shit got out of hand, I'll take the blame for it. For my mistakes I couldn't take, you getting slain for it. For falling victim to ego, vengeance, and dollar signs. I wanna say from the heart, I apologize. What if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Wow, Wow, I feel like that last part was going in, bro. Turn back the hands of time, man. Felt on that. Then on the verse, when it really gets into, I don't know, whether it's the letter opening thing or the jail cell almost type of lines, the lawyers milking him for every penny. I do kind of wonder more of like that story, I guess, what he's coming from on that front.
What if the bullshit
I don't know this feature is on here.
You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if I can turn back the hands of time? What if
ColeFrosty's crazy.
What if the bullshit never got in
I appreciate you, Ryan, though. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna finish up the album. We'll be live tomorrow and whatnot. Singing on this one. Through the past 20 tracks we've heard, 21 now, especially in this day and age, like, he never really wanted to go extremely, experimental. Like, he didn't try something that wasn't really him, you know what I mean? Like, he really kept it to the pen and has kept these instrumentals really complementing his style and, like, where it's always been throughout his career. Like, he hasn't, I mean, it's not over yet, but he hasn't really had like one of those careers where we like have this very lopsided, upside down change in production at times, or he doesn't really have like this album where it's like, oh, that's his weird genre one or whatever, or that's his experimental one and all this. Like, I do kind of love the more and more I listen to it, or the more you listen to his discography, like, how more, I guess, like, story-based it was, and, like, how he's kept it, throughout. Quick Stop. Track 10 of this disc, and then we got a couple after that.
Doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting high.
Making beats, getting high. Taking us back a lot on this album, Almost like I kind of expect him to a little bit. I want to hear those violins too.
Staying alive, trying to live. Once in a while, I get in my head too much. Just trying to live. And that's when I call, hoping you'll pick up. That's all it is. The voice message. Bruh, how the fuck you got so rich and yet you wear the same fits and pair of sneaks like every week? Cause I don't care to change shit. I'm like a creature of habit. Plus, what's the point burning bread when like a creek in your attic? I still be turning your head just to confirm if that dread-headed tall fella is cold. I try to walk with the hoodie, whether the weather is cold, whether the weather is warm. It's just to cover the form. When doing regular things, try to repel getting swarmed. But yesterday I was driving, trap music album did blast. Took me back to a time when I was down in my last, was rapping TIP rhymes, then I looked down at the dash. Oh shit, I'm tripping, reminiscing, damn near ran out of gas. I pulled into this little station that I had seen on the Ave, in a peculiar hood and unfamiliar paths. I got no hoodie, it's bad. Hopped out and went to the pump. I pushed the 93 button, felt like a sitting looked up. While looking over my shoulder, I heard this dude on the corner.
I love how he's just driving you through this whole track, but you're just kind of following him, and then the background is complemented by those strings and everything. That's what I love about it. I was reading into the last track a little bit more, because when he does mention Pac, I don't know if he did name drop like Biggie on it, whatnot. That more, I think what I was looking for at the end of the track, or some of the questions I had, were more about literally like their beef and like the death of like those rappers and everything. I think that's what he was really more talking about, to understand more of the last track as well. But Sounded beautiful on this one as well.
Wanna sound like he talking to me. Hey bro, you smoke marijuana? I got that pack if you need. And I could smell the aroma. I told him, nah, I'm alright. I never once was a stoner. The tank was taking so long to fill up. I thought it was broke. Could feel the curiosity coming from buddy that spoke. Right then he started to approach. Hey bro, you look real familiar. I said I get that a lot. As he got closer, it got clearer. Oh shit, that's cold, nigga. Wait, what you doing over this way? Bro, I was just 13 years old when I got hold of your tape. I tried to put niggas on, but they was slow to go play. Bro, you the GOAT, they didn't know then, but bet they know it today. I need a flip right quick, cause dog, I don't even know what to say. To make a dollar bill right now, I'm out here throwing bouquets, slinging flowers, but I play your arms and know it's a way. I played your shit when bro got hit, it helped me cope with the pain.
Yo, this is so sick, cause now I feel like he's talking about a fan literally coming up to him, or at least what I'm picturing him. You know, filling up his gas. He's thinking the pump's broken. Like, I've had that before. You gotta whip around. You know what I'm saying? It's broken or it's just slow as hell or something like that. But, you know, he's asking for the flick. His music changes life. Download your mixtape at this age. Listen to this shit. Like, that's what he's talking about.
But I play your arms and know it's a way. I played your shit when
think he's a normal guy, you know,
with the pain. I played your shit when mama
right?
tripped and I had nowhere to stay. I swear I feel like you was with me in my loneliest phase. The love he showed me was so strong it damn near blow me away. See, even I be needing reminders on my loneliest day that I should live in my purpose if I deliver my verses and get the fuck out my way. I figure out what to say. Some days I focus to eat, some days I focus to pray. I get a whole lot of love, some days I focus on hate. I took a selfie with dog and gave the longest embrace, then look him right in his face to let him know that this thanks was from a genuine place. Cause this continuous race to be the best will leave you stepping at a strenuous pace till you forget who you is and you forget who you ain't. Before you know it, you're trapped inside that picture you paint. This life is more than just rap, more than the bitches you scrape, more than the riches you stack. See, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make.
Difference you make. Ran out of fucking breath. He ran out of fucking breath. Like, dude, where do we get these like aggressions and tones out of him? Like, what in the world? Like, I just love how raw this one came across in like freestyle. You know, he's going through the story and everything. It's just insane.
Great, more than the riches you stack. See, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make.
Give him the words of wisdom. Dude, I'm loving it. Like, I've fucked with like every track so far. I feel like most of chat has as well too. A few of us in here. Crazy, man. But, I mean, this is what we wanted. Like I said, I was saying this in the first half, second half. Like, this is what we signed up for. This is what we've been waiting for. Nylander in here. What's good? Special, man.
Making a run, climbing a hill, staying alive, trying to live. Just trying to live. That's all it is.
Yeah, I agree, Dragon. The strings were pretty crazy. I think too on the second half on disc 39, I'm starting to like it more. I was starting to feel that after, what was it, 6 tracks in or something, or after Man Up Above or something. I was saying that. I mean, that's a good thing too for the album's sake as you listen to it from start to finish. If you're gonna give it that full, you know, almost 2-hour experience, or I think it's, what was it again, an hour 41 in total. You know, who knows how long this video is gonna be. We got, you know, 2 left, but you know, I feel like that's good too. You know, it gets better as it goes on, is kind of how I'm feeling. And the whole world is the Ville. Track 11 here. Track 23 overall, just for an update. Yeah, at least for first listen, Dragon. Yeah, I mean, what are you doing here, man? It's been more him on the second half too, right?
What I rep to the death is where my steps were first taken. At that same time, my mom's felt the earth shaking under her. Her youngest son was a baby Godzilla, raised amongst the days and the crazy-eyed killers. the VILLE. Some of them sell cars, some of them sell weed, some of them sell pills, some of them sell keys, some of them sell grills, some of them sell studio time so that you can go rhyme using your mind to dream bigger than most do. Well, listen close, the perfect nigga to coach you is on the mic to ignite the Ville's first in flight. I'm a right brother, the hardest nigga on the mic, got a white mother. She picked a hell of a spot from the bottom. One day her son was finna dwell at the top. Yeah, I've been all around the world, but I never forgot the fucking Ville. The motherfucking Ville.
Never forgot the motherfucking Ville. And I feel like he's said that, paid his respects, gave us these stories, all this, like throughout this entire fall off. And I mean, throughout all those years in his career. But he's really, really just nailed it and gone home. The Wright brothers, are they actually from North Carolina, bro? Is that the reference there?
Yeah, I've been all around the world, but I never forgot the fucking Ville. The motherfucking Ville. Said the Ville. The motherfucking Ville. The Ville. The motherfucking Ville. I said the Ville. The motherfucking Ville. FAYETTEVILLE. FAYETTEVILLE.
Spelling it out.
FAYETTEVILLE. The best ciphers was football games or at the skating rink wherever all the neighborhoods came. A lot of niggas carry razors and be hanging with gangs. But when I started rapping, I wasn't afraid of them things. I started killing niggas one by one. The crowd was getting bigger. When I got done, they said youngin' is a problem. But yet and still, we in an unknown city where no record deals.
He's talking about rapping and touring, alright? He wasn't actually killing them.
If they won't come to me, I go to them and make a profit. I took it up top. Now can you visualize the optics? The only southern nigga that New York ever adopted. A Queens nigga with the honorary doctorate,
yeah.
But still the...
Now hearing that explanation of the disc 29 and then 39, he does have so many of those references where he was trying to say on the first half was that more original trip, this side's more the, trip home, whatever it is. Like, I get kind of more of those references or, lyrics of New York throughout so many times, being mentioned, almost 20 times now tonight.
The veil remains in my veins. I came to do what I claim I do to attain what was ordained unattainable for a nigga from the
But like,
veil.
Still gave us raps about his older life, right? Throughout the way.
The motherfucking veil.
All of it.
The motherfucking veil. From the veil. The motherfucking Ville. FAYETTEVILLE. FAYETTEVILLE. Now this tale was composed for those who arose within this little area code on the globe. Like the rose that grows from out the concrete abode. You gotta just go no matter the goal. You're from a beautiful but not reputable place. You seen your fair share of funeral dates, but smiles far outweigh the tears. Embrace the hurt, don't downplay your fears. It may take years, just keep your eyes on the road as you steer. Keep all negative peers in your rear view mirror. Cause most niggas is scared, they wanna be safe. And they gon' try to tear you down because you wanna be great. In order for there to be love, there's gonna be hate. Remember, this life ain't guaranteed. Talk to the mic for your therapy. Aim for the top, you'll be there with me. From the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. The Ville, the motherfucking Ville. From the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. The Ville, the motherfucking Ville. FAYETTEVILLE.
I'm not even huge on like spelling tracks, all that, but like completely blinded by it on the rest of the tracks and the verses and everything. I like how if you're aiming for the top, you can be with him, you can achieve your dreams with him, so it's inspirational like that. I also feel like at times throughout other tracks, and especially here on this last verse, he's given us so many just 3-verse tracks throughout this, which I love. Not these fucking 1 minute, 2 minute tracks, bullshit we hear nowadays. But he's literally saying, like, don't pay attention to the hate. And he has all these lines about picking the right peers and all this stuff. And it's just the realest shit. And I feel like some of this stuff I needed to hear because I read into the hate or, you know, with a fairly smaller channel, like I do see every comment, and I guess I go into it intending to try to read all my comments in the first place, but sometimes I'm starting to realize that can be a bad thing or whatever sometimes, and yeah, you never know. You start to see success here in one area, and then it's like you go, because of that, you know, on the other side of the scale, you got your hate that's gonna, you know, also have its own weight on that same scale. So I mean, the relatable tracks he was able to put in on the rest of this track list has made this thing just dangerous, man. We only got one after this, I'm pretty sure. Gotta drop a favorite on that one as well. I mean, I just have not blinked, man. I got stars on literally everything on this track list. Just been one of those. I figured I was gonna press play and get one of those. Oh man, God, I really hope I'm not about to press play on J. Cole's last track, you know, like ever in his career. Like, you know, do rappers really retire? Do they really retire? I don't know, man. It's been a journey. Ocean Way. He hasn't really made it sad on us, but what's he gonna do?
On a grassy knoll with the rifle in hand, Cupid cleans his little scope and calmly aims at a man. He had no plans of falling, dreams of balling, glorified car girls calling, numb the strength of loves, endorphins, lust and golfing. Yeah, I'm lost in here, but I found my way, I swear. Through all the fog I stare, dropped off this cross I bear, and chopped off my head and tossed it back there somewhere. Now I'm headed home, my dear, and I brought a poem to share, and here's what it said. Love is a candle it can rain. After the storm we're still aflame. Oh,
Not ready for the ending, chat.
love has been called a losing game, but the more that I love, the more
Send credits.
I gain.
Dang, man. The love, the game of rap, the career, J. Cole, everything he's put in, the timeless music, the fall off, like we just heard it. We just heard everything get wrapped into a perfect little bow tie for us of the fall off. If we want to talk about it as a complete album and this whole double disc and the whole experience of like really sitting through this thing, I mean, that was like the journey I wanted as a J. Cole fan, and to really end this thing off. And you have so many callbacks to all of his older eras, and I just, on this first listen, I don't even want to like sit here and be like, oh, this one's my favorite, and try to go through the track list and scroll through it. I mean, it's a lot of tracks, and it's a lot to really dive in through, and I don't really want to like zoom in and try to like, you know, pick all the favorites and everything right now. You know, I want to save that for the review. I want to really sit with this thing and listen to it over the weekend and everything. I'm not one to like give out scores out of 10 right away, but like, especially when you let songs marinate and you get to the end of it, was not disappointed. I just thought his pen was so sharp, and I thought it was so rewarding actually hearing it, this whole album, because how good that second half was, and actually how I found a few of those relatable tracks. It was so much music, you know what I'm saying? I agree, Ben, that splitting it into those 2 discs and like just giving it, you know, it's time, and like pausing it a few times, like all that honestly like helps a little bit, because there's so many tracks that did have different concepts, you know what I mean, within them. There was not very many verses from J. Cole performance-wise that I like disagreed with, and again, I think his singing when it came to it on a lot of those tracks, and like over half of them, even if it was just an ending he added, was really, really sharp. Like all that was really perfected. We had just a few features in there. It didn't come away like some outstanding feature performance anything, but I like how he only picked a handful. I think I did want like out of any other rapper like a JID feature. Like I think we had to like do that one more time, full circle, whatever it is. You know, they did the, you know, off D's back then. It's just the come up and everything throughout the years, but we didn't get any, you know, recent, you know, J. Cole features on those just great, you know, even Grammy nominated JID projects and everything, and he's been one of the best rappers in the game. But I thought he absolutely nailed the callbacks to his hometown and all the come up stories with that, and he did such a good job putting us in a picture and putting us in that old time frame. And I just, throughout this album, I was almost giving it so many music videos as itself, like when it was the fan at the gas station, all that stuff. Like that was really cool to picture and to hear. We say this a lot, we're really excited for the album, and it, you know, it doesn't feel real, or I have to actually be on track 5 until I believe it. You know, we say those type of things, you know, with like Cardi and all them, like, oh, I gotta actually hear it, you know, to believe it. I gotta be on so and so track to actually believe it. Like I actually feel like this is one of those moments for real, is like I cannot believe I just pressed play on this and like I was actually hearing a couple tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually got that feeling. Like we're not exaggerating tonight. One of the best rappers of all time, J. Cole, to drop his final album with the fall off, and like this was the drop and this was the moment in hip hop. And J. Cole was one of those guys that was talking about hip hop on Yachty's podcast. I remember it was like 2023, 2024, whatever, when he had that podcast with Mitch. J. Cole was on there. Hip hop comes and goes. It's in waves, right? And people could say, oh, last year was a down year. What if we're looking at another up year? Or I thought there was other years this decade, whether it was 2020 or 2021, and I feel like I forget if it was 23 or it was 24. There's another one in there that was very, very good. I feel like every other year, mainstream releases, people want to talk about it, and like I feel like he's right. It's gonna come and go. There's gonna be originality at some points in hip hop. There's not gonna be long shelf lives, and there's not gonna be at times, and things are gonna change, and sounds are gonna evolve, and the internet is one thing. I do love how J. Cole was, you know, a little vocal about how he stays in the house and how the algorithms change things. I almost just don't want to like end the video and like stop recording, because it's kind of just insane being here and like witnessing this, and it's almost like an honor to cover the fall off and like make this video on J. Cole and like do this stream, you know what I'm saying? Like Dragon right there, that's the word, the S word. A surreal moment, and that's what I feel about it. Yes, we are gonna have post-stream depression a little bit, man, because it's over and we finished the album, and I want to hear what the chat's got to think. If you do have favorite tracks right now, and like what overall you thought of this album, the way J. Cole really ended it. But I almost have that same feeling of when I heard the greatness of Hurry Up Tomorrow, with The Weeknd going with his big send-off, and it's this huge, just grand album, and I kind of got that feeling at times with this. I don't know if it was with them both getting a little bit of emotional future for a track. Just by the end of a long track list, you had really just cinema and them sending off their phenomenal careers, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this will, with me loving J. Cole so much and what I just heard, I feel like this is going to be, I don't even want to do the album of the year talk and everything, but I just feel like it's going to be up there, and we have it now at the beginning of the year, and we're going to listen to it all year, so we'll see how we feel about it at the end of the year. I'm tired of all the hate in hip hop, and I feel like this was like also a moment tonight to like just shut that up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's all just talk about this project, dissect it. Dragon said J. Cole's gonna start podcasting. I mean, that's how it is nowadays. We might end up seeing that. I don't know. I feel like he'd be one of the few guys that just, he's not into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just one of the guys who'd be pretty against the newer, you know, streaming and the modern era and everything like that. What an album, man. What a night. Like and subscribe to both of my channels if you enjoyed the J. Cole reaction. Long night on stream. More reactions on the way. Come join us on stream, on Twitch if you want to be a part of the chat. I got socials as well. Come hit me up on those. And you got a Discord as well. Links are all in the description if you guys need those. But yeah, appreciate all the support. Take care, guys. Peace.